plumbing. We're using PEX because it'll be easier and because I think it'll work better for the vibrations in the bus, and because my friend who's coming over has experience doing that. So we're gonna plumb the sink and the shower and go all the way back to the water filter. And I think I have all the right fittings, but we'll see when we get there. Anyway, wish us luck. This is my friend Evie, who I'm making do all the work. How are you doing down there?
Wonderful.
This is great. I love having... Keep going. Keep going. PEX.
Great combination.
Thanks. I love exploiting my friends.
I should be paying you for all this fun.
What possessed me last week to say I had everything for the plumbing? That was clearly insane. I have been to the hardware store every day this week, and I'm only about halfway done. There are so many little fiddly bits. But thanks to Evie and everybody else who's helped me, I might get there. We'll see. We're on our way. And I might have everything I need, but I think probably not. Probably one more visit to the hardware store in my future, today or tomorrow. Whew. Okay, this is the plumbing as it comes out of the water tank. And I know it looks like a real mess, but it's actually all secured. And I think it will all work. Just when I thought it was over. Happy day before May Day from northern Wisconsin. I was gonna do some work under the bus today, but it snowed and the ground is pretty damp and cold. So I think I'll leave that till the very end of the day, and if I still have time, I'll do it. And then I can go change my clothes into something warm. And otherwise, we'll try it tomorrow. This weather is so strange. So what am I doing under the bus today? Why would I want to go under the bus? Well, I'm sitting right now in the area where the water tank is going to go. And I was going to just tie this down to the floor, but then I talked with my good friend Heidi, who's a physicist, and she made me do math and realized that I actually need to bolt it down to the bus. So I have bolts all the way through. We drilled holes for that. We drilled a couple of extra holes. So I'm putting the bolts in, and I'm going to seat them with some silicone. And then on the underside, I'll have rubber washers and regular washers. And I'm hoping that'll keep the holes from being a problem for moisture getting into the bus. But that's what I'm doing today. Or maybe later today. Or maybe tomorrow, depending on the snow. All right, so water can come in through here just with a gravity fill, or it can come in through here if we're hooked up at an RV park. This is just an air vent for the tank. It comes into the water tank, and it comes in here, and here's our air valve, and then down there is where it will be pumped out. So the water tank is full, and then we pump it into this filter. And boy, that's a nest, isn't it? And from the filter, then it goes down to the pump, to an accumulator, and then you can't really see it, but it comes up into the hot water heater, and then out from the hot water heater. And then this is where it tees out into cold water and hot water running out towards the shower. So that's where we are now. And I'm actually feeling pretty good about it. So I had this great plan that I was going to tell a complete story, that I was going to take plumbing from the beginning to the end in this week. And that didn't happen. It ended up taking longer than we thought it would, as always. So I'm going to stop here where we've got most of the plumbing done here in the back of the bus, which is the really complicated stuff. And I've got it set up so that we can tie down the water tank. Although I don't have the right strap, I had to send away for that because it turns out to be sort of hard to get. And then next week, we'll run the rest of the plumbing, we'll tie down the water tank, and we'll get it all done. So we're stopping for this week, but that doesn't mean that there won't be water flowing next week. Let's hope.